We were sitting for lunch somewhere in Rosebank and you said, Mili, have you ever seen a shampoo ad with a black girl?
I think this was like maybe 3 years ago.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen an ad that shows a black woman washing her hair.
Oh, it's time to wake up. I've got to go into the shower. Oh,
everyone has consulate.
Oh. I get my towel, I wet my hair, and I'm out. Yes, you just wash your hair. You just wash your hair. So it leads to this funny relationship between black people and water, where on one hand we've been told you must wash your hair to keep it clean and like not have dandruff, etc. But you're still scared and you're not using the right shampoos. There's like a lot of, it's kind of mystical. And then on the other, it's just pure fear. Like when you spoke, I really just became my little girl self and thinking of those times when, how skilled we became in avoiding water. Whether it's at PT or when you're older and you're going on holiday to Bali and you're gonna go there and do the most to not touch the water. When it rains, you have to run for shelter because, oh my gosh, the water's gonna touch your hair and then it's gonna frizz.
Or people are less embarrassed to walk around with a shopping plastic bag like this and to just walk proudly than just let your hair get wet. Like it's more embarrassing to have wet hair than to walk around with a plastic bag.
But what about the girl who has long braids? What about the girl who's got a weave? What about the girl who's got a relaxer? What's her relationship to maintaining, to hair maintenance?
Especially cleanliness, right? Or hygiene, hair hygiene. I think I'm mostly interested in, because again, it's that thing of if your hair is in braids, you're not gonna get in the shower and just shampoo it and come out again. It's a lot more complicated than that.
So then we don't win.
Different kind of.
Do we win?
Do you use this?
How often do you wash your hair?
Probably every week. Yeah, because I've got very bad dandruff. I use the other Head and Shoulders. So I'm very interested to see what the difference is going to be.
It smells good.
I've never really used
Head and Shoulders?
Yes, Head and Shoulders, or like shampoos like this, so yeah. I think I would use it if I've seen that someone else has used it and it's worked on them.
The economic situation for most black girls is that it's difficult. So in my job, I earn very little money and I have 2 children and so I can't be spending a lot of money on products for my hair.
I wash my hair with egg and brandy shampoo as well. But I basically just put all those natural oils, everything, yeah.
I was wearing a beaded wig. That was like this Cleopatra.
I love this wig.
Amazing.
I just think I think it's such a great idea. It's a much more hygienic way of kind of being versatile with our hair.
Because I can take it off.
You can take it off and let your scalp breathe. You can wash your scalp.
It looks quite dodgy in the beginning, like when you put it, and of course, guys, it's quite funny without a mirror.
Awesome.
So without the earrings, I think it's too much. But basically, this is the idea.
I mean, I've stood next to women, black women who have either thick braids or have had them for too long or weaves, and you can smell the stink. Like it will be hot, they're standing next to you in the queue, and I'm thinking, I know you have not washed that hair in months.
At the instant time, you don't get to smell it. When you go out, then you can feel like somebody next to you smells weird, you know? Only to find out it's you.
Now, because it's short every day. But if it's grown, then I could spend up to 3 weeks not washing it. And when I have braids, even longer, because when you have braids, it's hard to re-moisturize your hair. So I prefer not. So I let it get dirty and whatever, because hey man, black girls' hair is not the same as white girls' hair.
When I have my hair twice a week and then with braids on twice a month.
One of my friends, you know her very well, and she came in the other day and I was like, oh my God, well that's the hair extension you should use every day. Like it looks a lot more natural. It's not as shiny as the other one you always use. And she was like, oh my God, well, I have to. And then she looked around, she was like, where's Spikey? That's my husband. And I was like, in the kitchen, why? She was like, I found that your hair routine has changed quite a lot I know it has, but I mean, like, how significantly so? From when you had longer hair.
I wish I could tell you I had a routine when I had longer hair. The routine was to not deal with it, to hide it, to put it in braids, to put it in plaits, to not deal. I didn't know what to do with the hair as it was. So now when I get out the shower, sometimes I put coconut oil on, sometimes I put on this new Head and Shoulders thing, which smells really, really nice, and I gave it to my boyfriend as well. So I hope it's unisex. I cut it twice a week, twice a month. So I go, it's 15 Rand.
Oh my
with
gosh,
my barber.
My guy in Yeovil charges me 20 and I still tip him.
I pay 20 because it's the extra tip. But it's 15 bucks. It's written there on the outside. Make your own magic. I'm done with that.
Now I want to normalize black beauty and not make it black beauty, just make it beauty. You know? And I thought, oh gosh, I'm gonna get so much backlash from certain brands, especially European brands. And it was the complete opposite. And it really was something that kept me up at night. When I was full-time beauty editor, I just think, gosh, but there's just no one in this world that looks like me. I'm feeling like a sellout because I'm just constantly writing about issues that have nothing to do with me or my concerns. And as soon as I branched out and kind of did what I felt like I should have been doing in the first place, it really felt magical. And I think...
And that's why so many people are attracted to it, right? Because it comes from that pure place. It's real.
Pure thing, and I think that's your magic. And we all have it, like we all have those things.
I feel like we also made magic here today.
Yeah.
Because we all got in here wearing particular hats, and it also really, really helps to work with a crew of people that can also, you know, chime into your experiences because they get them, right? You know exactly what nuances to pick up because you felt them. So it's been magical.
It's been special.
Thanks. Are you done? Is that a wrap?